Welcome back. Welcome back, folks. This is the Vigilante Crafter, and you can call me Vigil. Thanks for joining the stream today. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're jumping right into the game. Here we are. Hello, how you doing? As you can tell, I'm back down to my clothing. I took off my enchanted armor and I placed it over there. It's about dead, actually. I went back to the to that blaze spawner and got a few more blaze rods. So if just in case people didn't watch yesterday or watch the last episode, we had raided a fortress in the Nether and we found a blaze spawner. So we collected some blaze rods. And I think we got about 11 or so, and it was good. It was really good, actually. We were able to make some blaze powder, so I was able to make some ender pearls. Well, not ender pearls. Let's look at those real quick. I'll show you what I made instead of trying to remember what it always is. So I think it was, yeah, these right here. Eye of Enders. There we go. I made some Eye of Enders and I made an ender chest. As you can tell, it's right here. Actually, I made a few ender chests. That was part of my point. I wanted to. Let me switch over. Sorry, folks. I didn't realize I had not switched over. My bad. Okay. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. We made some ender chests. And that was part of my whole plan. I wanted to get some ender chests going around, and so I have one here, I have one there, in my inventory, and I believe I put an ender chest somewhere else too, and I'm just totally forgetting where I put it. But anyway, no big deal. We'll run into it. It's in a spot. Oh yeah, it's back in the Nether. That's right. It should be over in the Nether. Let's run over there real quick. We're not going to do much over there. I just kind of want to show you what I did. Kind of dressed it up a little bit. It's still a work in progress. Not too sure what I really want to do with it, but it just better than just, red rock. So I came in here, out over here, and I put some blackstone around and put a little light in there and circled it with the blackstone. Like I said, it's a work in progress. And I kind of dressed this up a little bit with some blackstone slabs so we could just kind of walk up and not have to jump. Little flame right there I thought was kind of cool. Like I said, I just kind of dressed up the house just a tiny bit. Just to start getting it more aesthetically pleasing, I guess. I put this strip of blackstone down on the floor. I thought that looked interesting. So, some vines here, some... now we can actually, I carved this out. I can get out here, and I can agitate the ender. See? And therefore, we can get ender pearls. Because now it's all about grabbing the ender pearls. Because we need the ender pearls in order to make the Eye of Enders. And then, go ahead, ask me. What do we use the Eye of Enders for besides the ender chest? Go ahead, ask. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and answer. We get the Eye of Enders so we can find the stronghold, and the stronghold will have the gateway to the end, so we can battle the dragon. So we're getting close, folks. We are getting real close to that point. So let's kind of get out of here. And I did, like I said, I did go back to that fortress, and I grabbed, I think it was like 7 or 8 more rods. And then I was actually kind of looking at it as far as, developing the blaze farm that we want to do. So that's going to be a future episode, of course. Let's move on. Today, what I want to do is we have some villagers downstairs in the basement area, and they're not working. We need to get them employed, so they need to be processed. And so today I would like to process a villager. And off camera, I have already processed one, and it was... I wanted to keep a couple other you know, here, I'll just show you guys. I can't talk today, I'm so sorry. So anyway, we're coming in here. So this is processing right here, right? This is our small little breeder. You get one villager at a time, and we bring him over here. And this guy, he's been over here for a while, unemployed. So I came down off camera, and I said, you know what? Let's give you a profession, which is, you know, a librarian. He chose to be a librarian now, folks. He was not into the other professions. He thought being a librarian was the best for his life. So I went ahead and accommodated him. So I brought down a lectern and I started placing it down, and I went through a series of trades, you know, that he had. And, you know, generally these librarians, they give off the books, right? And the enchanted books. And there was a couple enchanted books that he was going to offer that I really wanted to keep, but we just weren't ready for those type of enchantments yet. So I kept breaking the lectern and then replacing it. And we'll do that to the on the other processing room here to the right. So, but I wanted to show you what we have now with this gentleman here. And what we did is I made sure I made a trade with him. So he's locked in now, and we need to get him to a master so we can move him up to the library house, you know, the library that we're gonna build. You know, but for right now, we'll leave him down here for, you know, more processing until he becomes a master. It's just easier moving them around when they're masters. They're definitely locked in. So let's check this out. The anticipation is, I know it's killing everybody. I know. Here, let's look. So here we go. So we started off with these right here and Silk Touch. Silk Touch. Now, I was looking for mending. I wanted mending really, really bad. However, Silk Touch is kind of the second item, the second enchanted book that I really like. Why? Because now we have ender chests, and we need to be able to break those ender chests without having to remake them. So that was definitely needed. So I bought that, and I applied it to our diamond pickaxe. So now we have Silk Touch on there, and I definitely want to get mending on this now, so I don't have to keep buying these Silk Touch books. So you, my friend, are going to be our Silk Touch master, right? You're going to be our Silk Touch master that's hanging out in the library as soon as we build it, of course. So in the meantime, we're going to sell, and I don't have a lot of paper to sell, and I don't have a lot of books, but I've been kind of grinding out a little bit, building some books, creating some books, creating papers, and we're going to start selling it to them to get them past the apprentice. But the next book was nice because that's going to help us big time in the end as well, and that's Feather Falling 3. So I know Feather Falling 4 is the highest you can go, so we could just take 2 Feather Falling 3s and combine them. However, 14 emeralds, and yeah, I barely had 9 to buy that, so we got some work to do. We have some work to do, and we still don't have, you know, some automation going here with the farms. So like over here, just real quick, I made a little 3x3. It might be a little bit bigger, but this is where our sugarcane auto farm is going to be. I figured why not have it close? That'll be our first one. And folks, I don't really make a big massive one. I like to make small ones in just different areas and whatnot. I just don't like big massive farms. I like building. I have built them before, but I just think they take so much space. And down here, space is at a premium. We're in the basement, and we're gonna have some more auto farms, you know, running down this hallway here. So more to come with this. Probably to make that a future episode. And that's about all I did down here, besides dig out this new processing room. And so now we have 2. And I kind of just bordered it, you know, made a little border with the cobblestone. It's not the best, but it shows that there's a door there. And so, as you can tell, he's unemployed, right? Nothing. So after we take a nap, we'll come back down here, and we're going to place a lectern, and we're going to try and get mending. We're going to shoot for mending. However, folks, I'm off camera. I do want to say I did place the lectern a few times to try to get the mending, and I almost employed him as a librarian as giving us looting 3. There was a looting 3 enchantment he was offering, and I almost did it, but mending is a little bit more important right now, and looting 3 will come back. So let's go ahead, hurry up, and take a nap. Before, you know, Vigil talks forever, of course, you know. Folks, I just want to say, hey, thanks for the support of the channel. I really appreciate all the time you folks put in to maybe watch or share or subscribe. I mean, it's awesome. Thank you so much again. Again, I'm still reading that dictionary to find better words, you know. So anyway, moving forward, let's get our lectern. I did build another one. You know, I was also thinking to, you know, give this guy the cleric profession as well from the brewing stand, because then we can sell. Where is they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? We can sell the rotten flesh. However, I think you only get 2 per stack, and we're not really producing stacks of flesh just yet. So I'm gonna hold off on that too. Let's get this ender pearl in here. There we go. Yeah, we probably need. We got 10. Probably need about 10 more. And then we'll start combining them with the blaze powder, and we'll get the Eye of Enders. And you know, that future episode of finding the stronghold it's coming. It's coming, because I think this is episode 29, I believe, and it's about, you know, running the course of Minecraft. It's about 30-35 episodes to, you know, get out to the dragon. You know, depending, you know, as long as you're not, you know, planning on a, you know, some kind of speed run or anything like that. You know, just kind of taking our time, building stuff out. So anyway, let's head down here. And you notice we have the clock in our toolbar, and they only take professions between certain times. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You ready? We heard you wanted to be a librarian. Yeah. Here, check it out. Oh, you are? Okay, you agree. Okay, that's not anything we want. So let's come back in here, and then we'll just go ahead and break that. Oh no! Ah, we don't want to hit him. Okay, so that's not good. We're gonna have to wait till that wears off. So when you hit the villager or accidentally hit the villager, his trades become more expensive. So it does wear off though, and I'm sorry, buddy. I really did not mean to hit you like that. With the axe, I know. It was the back of the axe, though. So, you know, we didn't... No open wounds. No open wounds. But let's check this out. Let's look at the sea. Not going to work for us. So we break it again. And then he loses his profession, and we just going to do this again. Boom. There we go, folks. We got mending, and that was quick, too. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Nice, nice, nice. You know, I think it was possibly the, you know, me trying to make, you know, going through his trades off camera here, you know, earlier before I started the episode. Maybe that helped us a little bit. Man, but we got mending. Oh, we got mending. Yes, we got mending, folks. Oh, sorry to clap. I know it's loud. Oh, we got mending. Okay, so now we need 15 emeralds, and that's, wow, that's probably going to be more harder than we think. So now we need emeralds, and we're about halfway through. So I'm glad that worked out really nice for this episode, because that's basically what these 2 rooms we're going to do. We're going to process villagers, and then we're going to take these villagers upstairs, and we're going to place them in areas, you know, either in the prospective houses that we build for them, or, you know, maybe up here somewhere. You know, I was thinking right here, this is a nice little spot, because this is, I AFK here sometimes, and I thought this would be perfect for one of the villagers. Just got to get them in there. And there's ways we can do that. There's ways we can do that. If we do that, he'll be here, and then we can always, you know, trade with him. You know, especially the mending one. You know, so folks, let's just recap. I know I'm going right back downstairs. Feels a little redundant, but I like to. So now we have 2 librarians. One that's going to sell us a mending book, right? And then the other one is going to sell us silk touch and feather falling. And who knows? Sometimes, you know, there's even a third. Sometimes you get a third enchanted book that they'll trade. You know, so that's, you know, maybe we'll be lucky and just get something we really need, like looting 3. What, Vigil? Looting 3. What? Looting 3. We need looting 3. Why do we need looting 3? We put it on our sword. We get more blaze rods. We just get more everything. More ender pearls. Everything just moves faster. Okay, well, that's what we'll do. So, wow. Really want to. Let's do this. Let's make a trade with him. Let's give him some paper so we can lock in his trades. Once you trade with the villager, his trades are locked in. Or her trades are locked in. Although Mojang said the villagers are not male and they're not female. They're just villagers. So that was interesting when I heard that. I was watching a Minecon like last year or something, and that was one of the questions. That was kind of cool. He's like, they're not male or female. I was like, oh, that's awesome. All right, what were we doing? Let's get some paper. Let's get some paper. We'll just grab these. Let's see if we have any. Okay, so we have 4. So that's not bad, not bad. So what I would like to do is hopefully by the end of the episode at least buy 1 mending book. All right, and then we can end the episode on a good note, right? So let's do this. Coming in here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I got some paper for you. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're just. Oh, yeah, we're a little low there. That's all right. Let's see where we're at. We are at 8 emeralds, and we need 14, and it's because we hit them, right? That's why it's 14. All right, let's work on some more paper here. So we do have a little area that we're growing sugarcane, you know, down on the river. Where are we at is time? We got a little bit more time. How much left we have? So let's grab that. I always like to leave 1 behind because then that tells me that's where I put paper. You gotta hustle down there because it is. We're getting the way I say it, this is late afternoon time for the Minecraft world. Let's cruise on down here. Let's see how much has grown. Oh, that's almost all of them. That's good. So then we'll just come through here. Yes, I know this is exciting gameplay here, collecting sugarcane. But we're still at the beginning stages of this world, so this is how it is. And, you know, perhaps, you know, I think, I really feel that the next episode, it's got to be the sugarcane farm, because we need to passively collect this stuff. And I don't need to collect a lot at a time, but it just needs to keep collecting. And so that area I showed you for that sugarcane farm, I think it's going to break, what, 3 at a time? You know, so we'll collect 3 at a time every so often as they grow. And I've already made the observer, so that's, you know, maybe we'll go a little bit bigger. It just depends. You know, in the end, we don't need a lot of sugarcane. We just don't. You know, once we make some more advancements in our world here, you know, that iron farm, once we finish that iron farm, we won't be selling paper all the time, you know, so I'm not going to stress on trying to make the largest sugarcane farm in the world here, literally the world. So I think we can get down there and get 1 more trade with them, right? Let's see. Ooh. There's 5, so we have 4, that's 9. Then we'll have 10. Yeah, I know it. However, look at him. See the particles? See the particles? That means he has more trades that are unlocked. So we're going to wake him up, and we're going to check him out. That's okay. We can buy lanterns. I was hoping another book. But that's fine. We have our mending book. I mean, I can't complain. I cannot complain. And his trades have gone down, so it's 12. So that's not bad. All right, let's go upstairs and take a nap. Oop, don't do that. So I like the 2-gate system here. I used to only put 1 gate, and I'd open the door, and they just run out. And I'd be like, where are you going? And they're gone. And I'm like, okay. So I started a 2-gate system. I don't know how great it looks, but it's effective. Very functional. Very functional. So let's head back on up. Go ahead and take a quick nap. Folks, we're getting towards the end here, about 20 minutes in. Unless something super exciting happens. So there's the observer I did make. And let's go... Oh, 12 exactly. We have exactly 12. Okay, I want 13 now. I want to leave an emerald behind. Do we have any in our chest? We don't. Well, folks, we'll just do that. What would I do? Let's check. Let me check. So there's 1. Now what we can do here is we can do some hedge trimming, right? We're gonna do some gardening today. So take that out. Take that out. We'll take that out. Yeah, of course it'll grow right back. Uh-oh. Look out. There we go. So now we have 4, so now we can get 3 more paper on that. Let's get through here. And real quick before we do go back downstairs, I don't know if you've noticed, but it made some changes, right? Right there. Finally got those spruce trap doors in here, and so I lined the this little wall here that kind of prevents us from falling down the stairs, to at this level, and I left these here to kind of. I wasn't sure if it looked good or not, and I kind of like it, but I kind of don't, and I don't know. Maybe in the comments, let me know. Maybe a trap spruce one there and then an oak one there. I don't know, but I did like the oak ones there, so I left those there, and these ones are okay for right now. But over here, this is where I really changed some things, right? Made a nice shelf, and then we have all of our chests for our unorganized blocks, kind of. And then these ones are still kind of empty. But eventually these will be, organized for, separating blocks and whatnot. And I'm still deciding if I want to go, keep going over. I might. It seems likely it will, depending on storage anyway. And I just put an oak trapdoor right there. I wanted to do spruce, but I didn't have it on me. So now that allows us to, keep kind of the block items that we have a lot of, above us, and then the items that we really need to like craft with and whatnot, like honey and these magma creams and maybe rare blocks, can be down here right now. And one more thing before we go back downstairs. I do want to show you folks the, hey, what did I do with it? I didn't grab it. There we go. So the bee nest that's been over here for the entire world, that's right over there, I finally got a campfire under it, and so now it's harvestable. We can harvest the honey now. So we got that here, and there's 3, and I also made another bee with the 2 that were in there. So we have 3 bees in there right now, which is awesome. And I just been coming over here and casually grabbing honey. And there's a bee coming out now, and I put some more flowers out here. And I want to say, Mojang, thank you so much for correcting the I don't know if there were issues, and they weren't really bugs, but you fixed the bees. These bees used to travel for hundreds of blocks, it seemed, and they would rarely come back, and so I think they just get themselves lost just because of the radius they would fly around in. And I believe Mojang has nerfed that and just made their flying radius a lot smaller. Maybe it's like between 15 and 20 blocks. Don't quote me on that because I'm not too sure. I'd have to look at the Minecraft wiki. But they are sticking around, and that's part of the reason I haven't moved it over. I don't really know where to put it over there, so, and it's real close to the base, so that's why I just leave it there. And for right now, you know, 1 bottle of honey every other 2 to 3 Minecraft days. I know it's not a lot. However, that will be the start of our honey farm. We're gonna make a honey farm, bee farm, nest farm. I don't know which folks want to call it. I don't know what I want to call it yet. But we'll make something like a little house or whatnot. And I'm thinking I want to maybe even build it right there. You know, and that'll be our you know, our beehive. I forget what they call those. There's a name for it, where they harvest honey, and they keep them all in one spot, you know, far away from their living quarters, so they don't get, you know, attacked by bees. So anyway, let's get that back in. And I do have 1 honey block I've made. Yeah, I know. Engaging, right? 1 honey block. Huge, huge. Yeah, right. So the honey blocks work really well for a few things, but the one main item I like to use them for are the flying machines. They work really well with the flying machines and the slime blocks. We do need some slime blocks, but need the honey blocks too. So that's way in the future, folks. Way in the future. So we have 12 emeralds, right? And I believe that's how much. There it is. Oh, we didn't get the book. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I didn't get the book. It's real close. Let's go get the book. My bad. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's test out our new feature. I'm forgetting this. Look, we have this here. We could put this here for right now and grab a book. Oh, yeah. So the ender chest, I like to put the items that you always seem to need and you got to run back for. Hence the books. So that's why I put some books in there too. That's why I put some books in there too as well. And the ender pearls and whatnot. So let's get this back. We have a book now. Let's go in here and do our thing. Hey, buddy. Oh, hush. Thank you. Check it out. We got our mending book. There we go. All right. So we're going to need a few more, and, you know, we don't have any. In fact, let's see how many. Let's sell them a few books, too. I can make more off camera. So let's do. Ooh, that's a big chunk. Let's get him past apprentice. Let's do that. Let's get him past apprentice. Oh, we need 5. That's all right. I think we can do that, though. I think we can get him past the apprentice and get him to the next stage. And we can use our silk touch pickaxe, right? To take this with us. Alright, you keep watch now, alright? We'll be back. So we're going to go over to the enchantment house and borrow the books there. Right? We're just going to borrow them. We'll bring them back, don't worry. Oh, that's right. Put one here, too. Yes, yes, see? I put one right there. That was the other spot. Figured it's a nice spot to have it. You know, and again, we can move it. We have silk touch, so who cares, right? Leave one there. Now we should be able to... So it looks like we have a system now. Things aren't terribly far away. Guess I can applaud myself for that one. Yeah, we're gonna sell more books to you, buddy. There you go. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Let's see what you have now. Come on. Particles. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's another enchantment book. Yes! Lure 2. Sure. I'm happy with that. But you know, this is your choice. It's your profession, and this is what you're choosing to do, and that's fine. I'm good with that. My little Mindy man. You're a Mindy man. Oh, thank you. We'll probably just get one just to... Oh, we can buy glass now, too. Really need to get that iron farm going, folks. Really need to get that iron farm. That will boost our economy. Because right now, our economy's 7 emeralds strong. Oh, boy. So I have... Let's go ahead and use our anvil and apply our mending to... I'd rather put it on the sword, but we're going to get another one. And this is more important. It has silk touch on it. So boom. There we go. Nice. So I would like to get the efficiency up to 5. And I think there's one more we can add too as well. We have the unbreaking, the silk touch, efficiency 5. Is it sharpness? I think it's sharpness on here. Yeah. So anyway, folks, thank you. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today, and more to come. Might even fit a few more another stream in later on. Who knows? You know, I got some other obligations I got to take care of, and at the same time, there's some off-camera work. I do want to go around and collect some more resources, mainly building blocks, because we have some houses to build, folks. We have 2 villagers down there that are right in the middle of processing, and it looks like they're happy with their professions. So they're willing to settle in and get into a new house, and just live there in a 1 block area with no movement at all. Okay, maybe we won't do one block. Maybe we'll let them roam around. Who knows? I don't know. It depends. It just depends how nice we are, right, folks? Hey, folks, thanks a lot. Really appreciate you watching, taking the time. And, hey, everybody who's supporting the channel, thank you so much. If you're not supporting the channel, maybe you should subscribe, and then you will be supporting the channel. However, it's not mandatory to subscribe, but if you do like it, hit that subscribe button. Everything will be great. And Vigil will be back to have some more fun. Thank you, folks. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, Vigil. I'm going to let you off this time. You got a mending book, so things are looking good for you. Things are looking really good.